Good morning. How are you? Let's see. Today's Tuesday. Tuesdays are pretty good. Back into the workflow of the week. This is Hazel. Say hi. Yeah. Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. I have a few things to share with you today. I don't have any finished projects. I started a big one yesterday. No, you don't need more caffeine. And I found on my bookshelf my Annie's Crochet Spectacular pattern book from 2020. What do you need, miss? You're stepping inside the project bag. Project bag. I'm in full swing here, you guys. It's fall. Okay, let's get started. I have Annie's Crochet book, and there are two patterns that I put little tabs in to share with you. Look at this candy corn throw. Oh, look at all those ends. It reminds me of the peppermint blanket that people work on during the winter time with the swirls and the peppermint and the candy corn. I'm sure there's other holiday themed blankets that would be fun to make. This one actually turns out pretty big, 46.5 inches by 58.5 inches long. It's a nice big blanket, and it looks like it uses 6 skeins. Red Heart Super Saver. Man, I would love to make something like that. Ugh, but all the ends, I don't know. I have that problem when I start a project and I'm almost done with it, and then I've just got that long part that just keeps going and going. And then I saw this pattern. A lot of people have been going and buying the towel sets to hang off of the towel racks or the front of the oven, and they wait for the seasons to be holiday themed so that they can go and pick up the pattern towels and then make the toppers for it. I thought this was a fun idea from 2020, Annie's Crochet. It was just buying plain colored ones and making crocheting appliques for it. Tons of appliques on YouTube for all different themes. It would be hard to find patterns for specific kitchens, and you could just crochet appliques and put it on those terry cloth ones. A lot of the microfiber towels that they're printing on, like at $1.25 store, or I saw them at General Dollar too, they're not really absorbent. They kind of repel the water. My spills run from them. But I really do like those thermal textured, not really a terry cloth. They're a lower pile than that. But if you have a type of towel that you really like using, you can washcloths, tea towels, all those, you can make appliques for them. I'm sure I could stitch it on good enough that it won't come off. And then there's a bunch of patterns on the back that are kind of fun. I just really wanted to show you those two. How fun. Okay, so I started another garment to wear to the Sierra Nevada yarn crawl at the end of September. I found the pattern on YouTube. I'll link it in the description box below. It's called the Crochet Pumpkin Pie Cocoon Shawl. Shrug. It's a shrug, not a shawl. The description says it's beginner friendly, and it is by Let's All Crochet. Neat little tutorial page channel. It looks like the channel's been up for 3 years. There are a lot of tutorials on there, all broken down in the playlist, from garments, household things. They're all size inclusive. She gives measurements on how to adjust and create the clothes and garments and items to what you need. She builds a concept behind the item, not just, here, do this, this, and this, and there's your garment. I hope it fits. She really breaks it down to say, hey, put in a modification here if you want extra arm, extra length, extra waist. She does it. Really good tutorial. So I picked the shrug. It is a 4-row repeat, double crochets, chains. That's it, double crochet and chains. So first we're making a rectangle. The width of the rectangle is from where you want your sleeves to start, wrap it around your back to where you want your sleeves to be. I love those quarter sleeves. Oh, they're so cozy. And then there's gonna be ribbing. There's ribbing around the cuffs, and then there's ribbing that'll go around the neck. Because it's a shrug, there is some origami structure technique to folding it together. At the end, you'll fold it together, you'll stitch up some and leave space for an armhole. This will then become the front part edge of your shrug. So not a whole lot of seaming. It'll just be 2 spaces for seaming. And I unraveled a project, and I want to give you permission to do the same thing. I made an item, a garment, without saying too much, and it was a pattern test, and I enjoyed the process. I absolutely love the cotton that I used. I used good stuff. The garment came out too heavy. I tried putting it on a few times and wearing it during the day for special occasions, and I didn't enjoy it. I wanted my yarn back. So I used my ball winder and I got my cotton back. It's this deep, rich, I think in person it's a tiny bit deeper than it's showing from the light from the living room. I will put in some pictures to help show the repeat. It's a double crochet. You're going to do a V-stitch round. There's some puffs involved, some double crochet and chain ones, and then some double crochet. Nice and easy. Works up fast. It works up with a big hook. I love the clean yarn. I am using my polymer clay shed hook. Love these. They're nice and fat right here on the handles. This is a J. She stamps them at the back. I'll link her information in the description box below. It's got a matted, smooth, gliding hook. Nice and pointed, so it's grabbing those stitches nice. And let's see. So I ended up with 6 cakes. That's going to be more than enough. My body measurements, I didn't check my width of it. I need 25 inches. My rectangle needs to be 25, which is interesting because I like my shirts to be 20 inches from the bottom of my armpit hole to my comfortable waistline. So it's interesting. 25 is just adding the 5 from the armpit hole up to the natural back of my neck. These are great measurements to have when you're making garments, just in the back of your mind to help you judge which size you're making, whether you do a gauge swatch or not. Let me pull you up here on the table. I'm gonna set this down and show you how the pattern's working out. There is turning of the rows, so your front side, your puff stitch are puffed out, and then it seems like when you're working on the back side of it would be the double crochet rounds. So let's see. And there we go. Can you see it? Oh yeah. So we got our puffs. We got our foundation that builds on the puffs. We got the puffs. We got the double crochet chain one. We got double crochet moving on and on. So I was thinking that each one of these pattern repeats was about 5 inches and it was going to grow super fast. Well, overzealous here. So the pattern repeat with my J-hook, with my 4-weight cotton yarn that I'm using, the repeat is 2 inches. So, so I'm working on it. I want to finish for the end of September. I have a couple crochet themed t-shirts. One's a drawn out granny square, and one is a lace bat. It's made like a doily, and it's a bat on a black t-shirt. And the crochet granny square is a dark heathered gray t-shirt. And then I have another t-shirt, and it says Namaste Home and Crochet. That one's kind of fun. So I know the yarn crawl's only 4 days, but I have outfits. I want to take this cocoon with me, and I think it would be fun just to throw over a t-shirt, you know. I have something crocheted with the t-shirt, and I don't exactly know what the weather's going to be like. I could wear shorts and a t-shirt and throw this over it. Have fun with that. Well, I think that's just about it for today. I think I have plenty of yarn. I'm going to tighten it. Yeah, that repeats 2 inches, 25. I'm gonna work on this. I have work today. Well, I have work, and then I have Thursday off. Those bells are, we put bells on our back door, so Hazel runs over there and rings the bells when she wants to go outside. Better get over there. Puppy training. She'll start whining next. Well, thank you for visiting with me today, and I'll see you soon. I'm going to work on this. I lost my thought. I'm going to work on this today. Ryan has boxing, so that's an hour and a half sitting in the car with the windows down and the cool breeze. So I'll work on that today. I could work on it after dinner. I could work on it tomorrow the same, probably in the morning, boxing, and after dinner. And then I have all day Thursday off. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'm hoping I'll probably have it complete by Thursday. We'll see. I want to also work on something small, just so I have a finished object. I need that instant gratification of having a small project and a large project going, especially to break up the long stretches where I'm just going and going and it's not growing and it's getting tedious. I like to have like a small thread project that takes a lot of focus, and then a big project that's just moving right along. All right, I better go get the door. Thank you for stopping by. Take care.